What's up, y'all? It's your boy, GoodPromo. We back. Hoffa, my expert opinion. Look like they got some more trouble going on over there. If you're not familiar, around this time last year, 3 of the guys left the show. Esso, Hynaken, and the cameraman, Space Ghost. You all know why Space Ghost left the show. It was some money issues between him and Mav. He felt as though he wasn't getting paid properly. Mav said Esso and Hynaken were let go because they were starting their own show. They were conspiring behind his back, pretty much do a show like his that they're already on. So a lot of tension built up and they decided to go their separate way. Check out My Expert Opinion, episode 139. It's featuring Joe Budden and Queen's Flip. In this episode, Hoffa, he details the reason why the guys left the show while Space Ghost left. And it's a pretty interesting episode because the cameraman, Space Ghost, used to work for Queen's Flip, and he talked about his whole situation with Space Ghost. Space Ghost stopped working with Queen's Flip because of non-payment. So it seems to be a lot of that going on. But check out the episode, pretty dope episode. Fast forward, Hoffa recently just did a Vlad interview. In the interview, he talks about the situation and about the guys leaving. Check this out.
Why did they leave from your point of view? They got fired. For creating a podcast while on a podcast. Mm. That was part of our agreement was we focus on this, and they decided to focus on something else. But this particular situation is because I noticed what was going on. Mm-hmm. I felt the difference in the room every time I walked in. I started to make the joke that when you guys gonna let me in the other group chat, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt the difference, and then certain days that I needed to shoot, because you know how it is. You get a guest. Sometimes it might be a high-profile guest. Okay, we only got a certain window of time to get this done. Yeah. Yo, what's up? I need everybody, and people can't show up, and they can't tell me why. It's because you're shooting your own show. Mm. Yeah. That can't work. I offered for months to fund whatever show they wanted to create on my platform. Yeah, they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to do that. So it's like, they're basically cutting me out of a situation, so I cut you out of my situation. Simple as that. That's that. But I don't hold no, despite seeing these guys go up there and lie about this revolt situation and me cutting them out of it and how they left and they're responsible for a certain amount of my subscribers and a year later couldn't get a eighth of it on your own. I don't hold no ill will towards it. I just don't appreciate that after, even if you thought that's what I did, even if you thought it, here we are almost a year later. It's no revolt situation. It's none of this going on. Why let that lie live? Why not just say, yo, we was wrong. We were victims of our own traumas. Yeah. And, Math did well by us. And for some reason, we thought he was going to do something shady. So we just started moving shady. Mm-hmm. And then we got out there and told everybody this was the shady move and found out there was no shady move.
And then to my surprise, I come across a thumbnail with Esso and Hynaken, their show Bag Fuel, and they got a guest, Sean Bigga. And I thought that was kind of crazy. Sean Bigga was still a host on the Hoffa show. Or at least I thought so until I watched the video. Sean Bigga has now left the Hoffa show, My Expert Opinion. So you got Esso, Hynaken, Sean Bigga, and Space Ghost have all left the show. And in this episode of Bag Fuel, Esso and Hynaken, they finally give their side of the story. And also, Sean Bigga, he gives his reason for leaving.
Rolling in. You're
it's
making a
rolling in.
It's happening because you're getting the subscribers and you're getting the views. And that's when things started to move like that for us. That's when I came in because people were already paying me to be on shows. You know what I'm saying? So when I was approached to be permanently on the show, I was saying I'm doing a relationship show and they pay me. I could be on your show because they're two totally different things. But if you want me to be there permanently, you got to pay me. And we were in negotiations to get paid. I'm going to say this on camera, he wasn't thinking about getting paid, but I called him. And I said, yo, bro, you got to pay me, right? And if you got to pay me, you know who else he got to pay? He got to pay you because we a team. You know what I'm saying? You can't have one teammate coming in and I'm the one that was lastly doing this. Like everybody else was doing this way before me, so I can't go get paid and he turned to get paid. And then that's how we started negotiation about getting paid to be on the show. I think the only person getting paid was Space Ghost.
Yeah, at that time.
I know why I was hating, why he didn't like me. Because I was a catalyst for everybody getting paid. That was a big deal. Nobody was getting paid. Nobody even gave a fuck. Hynaken did not give a fuck. Hynaken was on some like, we're gonna go be monumental and we're gonna make our money the way that we've been making our money and all that shit. And yes, it was me.
And Bigga, real shit. It might not came off to Math like that. He and I had a lot of arguments. I would be more in favor for Math, and he wouldn't.
Nope.
Not in a bad way. And there'd be times Math would be like, yo, you always on this side. I said, Math, real shit. I fight for you with this argument back and forth because there was a lot of things he was trying to make happen.
It's a show that was generating, like ours was generating. How much you think, not him?
Honestly,
I don't want to say on camera.
I don't want to say on camera.
We know how much it was generating.
We know how much.
That's what I'm saying. Not follow me. I'm not saying him. A show
like
that. Exactly.
In my assumption, a show like that,
a lot of money.
But what's a lot of money?
A show
Monthly, a lot of money.
Monthly,
50,000
6
a
figures.
month?
How much? Hold on. What did you say?
50,000 a month.
You're
It could be
low.
more than that. It could be more
You're
than that.
low.
It could be more than that.
Keep going up.
100,000.
Yeah.
Keep going up.
It could be more than
More
that.
than 100,000 a
Yeah,
month.
keep going up.
It could be more than that.
You see that nigga smiling? We know the number.
More than 100,000 a month.
Keep going up.
Copy. And that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
think that's a beautiful.
People fight for that.
I think that's a beautiful thing.
Is there a reason why you have not been on the show lately?
I would say that me and my brother, our paths came. It came to a fork in the road. It was built. Everything you're saying, I've been hearing. I am a boss and I am who I am, but I still got to deal with my family. I have a wife, I have children, I have a father, I have close friends that's business people. And it's become a problem after a while when I got to keep hearing from them. But are you getting paid? Are you getting any money from this? He's not giving you no money. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting paid. And I want to say I'm not doing this for money. You know what I'm saying? I do this. When the people see me and they say they hear Christ, I like that. It makes me feel good. And my people look at me, yeah. Don't be stupid. You can't say it's about business with me if we ain't doing business. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to me. See, I'm a real businessman. You know what I'm saying? If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm doing business with you, that's something totally different. If you start saying, well, Bigga, you late. Whoa.
How am I late?
How am I late? If you're saying I'm late, how am I late? I don't work for you. If you're saying I'm late, I don't work for you. We don't do business together. You know what I'm saying? The time if I show up and you don't want to let me in on the show, all right, then just don't let me in on the show. But you can't say I'm late. I tell my employees that they're late, and I also pay my employees.
I think it's a learning lesson for both sides. Like, it seems like Hoffa, he need to get some type of structure there, have contracts. If they're getting paid, they'll know how they're getting paid every episode, weekly or monthly. But just have some type of breakdown. That way everybody got an understanding. And on the other hand, these guys, they got to communicate that in the beginning, whether they want to get paid. Okay, at first you're working for free. Okay, it needs to be some type of communication. Okay, if the show get big, the platform get way bigger, that should be communicated early. So that way it's no issues or no surprise to anybody. Nobody won't feel like they being pocket watched and all that. I just wanted to get y'all opinion on this. How y'all feel about this? Y'all think Hoffa doing good business? How y'all feel about the guys? Are they pocket watching? They seeing Hoffa making a lot of bread, so now they want to get paid. They wasn't getting paid in the beginning. Should they get paid now? Let me know in the comments. Yo, shout out to my subscribers, the old ones, the new ones. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to have a video coming real soon. It's your boy Rom Good. I'm on y'all next time. Peace.